Tonight, let this story be a soft lullaby to calm your soul. William and Calla, a tale of devotion. This story is about William, a kind man, and his unique bond with his goldfish Calla, illustrating the theme of devotion through a touching and magical narrative. Once upon a time, in a quaint little village by the shimmering lake, there lived a kind-hearted man named William. He had gentle eyes and a smile that made everyone feel at home. His house was filled with lush plants and colorful flowers, and he had a beautiful goldfish named Calla. Calla was not just any goldfish. She was special to William. Every morning, William would wake up early to feed her the finest fish food. Calla would swim gracefully, her golden scales glistening in the sunlight, and William would watch her with adoration. One day a terrible storm struck the village. The winds howled through the trees and the rain poured down in relentless torrents. William, worried about Calla, ran to her bowl to find it barely hanging onto the edge of the table. He carefully moved the bowl to a safer place, his heart pounding. "Don't worry, Calla. I'll keep you safe," he whispered. The storm raged on, but William stayed by Calla's side, ensuring she was protected. When the storm finally subsided, the village was in disarray. Trees were uprooted, and many homes were damaged. But through it all, Calla remained safe, thanks to William's devotion. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months, but the bond between William and Calla only grew stronger. One evening, as William sat by Calla-Knight's bowl, the goldfish did something extraordinary. She swam to the surface and, with a flick of her tail, spout out a shimmering message in the water. "Oh, thank you for your love." William's eyes welled up with tears, his heart swelling with joy. He had always believed that Calla understood his love, but to see it expressed so beautifully was beyond his imagination. From that day on, they were inseparable. William and Calla continued to share their days in harmony, their lips intertwined in a magical dance of devotion and love. Let's embrace the next chapter of tonight's journey. The delightful friendship of Bluebell and Zephyr. This story is about a young woman named Bluebell and an elf named Zephyr, who embarked on a heartwarming journey of friendship and happiness. Once upon a time, in a quaint village nestled between rolling hills and whispering forests, there lived a young woman named Bluebell. Bluebell was known for her boundless kindness and bright blue eyes that sparkled like sapphires. Every morning, she would tend to her garden, planting flowers of every hue, ensuring her village was awash with colors and happy fragrances. One day, while Bluebell was humming a sweet tune and watering her flowers, she noticed a tiny twinkling light near the strawberry bushes. As she approached, she found an elf with delicate wings shimmering in the sunlight. The elf introduced herself as Sophia, from the enchanted forest. She had been lost while searching for a rare flower that only bloomed in the human realm. Bluebell, with her compassionate heart, offered to help Sophia find the flower. They journeyed through meadows and along sparkling streams, sharing stories and laughter. Bluebell delighted in the elf's tales of magic and wonder. We marveled at the humans' persistent cheerfulness and the beauty Bluebell found in every simple thing. Together, they eventually found the rare flower, a blossom of golden hues that seemed to radiate happiness itself. The Sakura was overjoyed and hugged Bluebell tight, promising everlasting friendship. With the flower in hand, they returned to the village. As a token of her gratitude, Sakura used her magic to ensure Bluebell's garden would always bloom, no matter the season. Bluebell felt her heart swell with joy, not just for her flourishing garden, but for the wonderful friend she had found. From that day on, they spent countless hours together, each learning from the other. Bluebell taught Sakura about the human ways, while Sakura shared the secrets of the elves. The village prospered with their combined joy, and the whispering forest sang songs of their friendship. They both realized that happiness was not just in grand adventures or rare flowers, but in the bonds they formed and the kindness they share. Every night, as the stars twinkle above, Bluebell and Sakura will look at them, thankful for the day they met and the joy they brought to each other's lives. Their story became a legend in the village, a reminder that the smallest acts of kindness could lead to the greatest of friendships. Indeed, the happiness they cultivated together was as everlasting as the blossoms in Bluebell's garden. Now, let's move gently into the next journey. Hannah and Silverbell, a journey of growth. This story is about a girl named Hannah and an ant named Silverbell, who learn lessons of growth and strength through their friendship. Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between rolling green hills, there lived a curious little girl named Hannah. Hannah had golden hair that shimmered in the sunlight and eyes as blue as the sky above. She loved spending her days exploring the countryside, discovering hidden places and marveling at the beauty of nature. Sunny afternoon while picking daisies by the riverbank, Hannah noticed something unusual. A tiny ant with a glistening silver body was struggling to carry a large crumb of bread. She knelt down and observed the ant's determination. "You can do it," she whispered encouragingly. The ant, whose name was Silverbell, looked up at Hannah with its tiny eyes and, seemingly understanding her encouragement, renewed its efforts. Day after day, Hannah returned to the riverbank to watch Silverbell. She began to learn that ants were not just small creatures, but beings with great strength and tenacity. Silverbell worked tirelessly, never giving up no matter how difficult the task. Over time, Hannah and Silverbell formed an unspoken bond. Silverbell would often climb up to Hannah's hand, as if to say thank you. Hannah would share her little snacks with Silverbell, and in return, Silverbell introduced her to the wonders of the ant world. Hannah learned about the complex tunnels and chambers ants built underground, their ability to communicate through pheromones, and their unwavering teamwork. One day, a heavy rainstorm struck the village. The riverbanks swelled, and the current grew strong. Hannah worried for her tiny friend and rushed to the riverbank. She found Silverbell and the ant colony in distress. The water was flooding their home. Without hesitation, Hannah took a small shovel and began to dig a trench to divert the water away from the anthill. Silverbell and the other ants watched in awe. Together, they worked through the rain, showing that even the smallest beings can achieve great things when they work together. When the storm passed, the ants' home was saved, and Hannah was covered in mud, but she was smiling. She looked at Silverbell, who stood on a leaf near her shoulder. "You taught me that growth comes not just from getting bigger, but from helping others," Hannah said softly. Silverbell wiggled its antennae in agreement. As the sun set, casting a golden glow over the village, Hannah and Silverbell knew their friendship had made them both stronger. And so, in the heart of the village, a little girl and a tiny ant showed everyone that true growth comes from the bonds we build and the kindness we share. Let's continue with another heartwarming adventure. Sweet Tea and the Friendly Ghost Catholic. This story is about the beautiful friendship and love between a curious girl named Sweet Pea and a kind ghost named Catholic, who teaches her about the magic of the forest. In the sleepy village of Oakwood, there lived a little girl named Sweet Pea, whose big brown eyes sparkled with curiosity and kindness. She loved exploring the forest at the edge of the village, where ancient trees whispered secret tales. One autumn afternoon, Sweet Pea felt an unusual chill in the air. Following a soft hum, she wandered deeper into the forest, where she stumbled upon an old, abandoned cottage. Inside, the light was dim, and cobwebs decorated every corner. Yet, Sweet Pea felt no fear, only a sense of wonder. As she reached out to touch an old rocking chair, it began to move ever so gently. Sweet Pea giggled, thinking it was the wind. "Hello," she called softly. To her surprise, a gentle voice replied, "Hello, little one. My name is Kathleen, and I am a friendly ghost who watches over this forest." Sweet Pea's eyes widened with excitement and a bit of awe. "Can you tell me stories about this place?" she asked eagerly. Kathleen, the ghost, with a translucent, shimmering form, nodded and began to share tales of the forest's history. She spoke of ancient times, filled with magical creatures and enchanted moments. The two became fast friends, meeting every afternoon in the cozy, forgotten cottage. He would bring flowers and little trinkets to decorate the place, while Kathleen filled the air with stories and laughter. And one day as winter approached, Sweet Pea noticed that Kathleen seemed softer, almost fading. "What's wrong, Kathleen?" Sweet Pea asked with concern. Kathleen smiled gently. "Winter is hot for spirits like me. My energy fades in the cold." Sweet Pea thought for a moment, and then had an idea. She ran home and returned with a small, glowing lantern. "This is for you," she said, handing it to Kathleen. "It's filled with the warmth of my love." The ghost pressed the lantern, feeling the warmth within. "Thank you, Sweet Pea. Your love is the strongest magic of all." With the lantern's glow, Kathleen became more vibrant and visible. Their friendship grew even stronger as they spent the winter evenings together, the lantern casting a loving light over their enchanted conversations. Through Sweet Pea and of ending love and kindness, Kathleen realized that she could stay vibrant no matter the season. And so, their bond became a legend in Oakwood, a beautiful tale of love, friendship, and warmth that would be passed down for generations. Ellen Tiffany, and may your dreams be sweet.